this is the first ever folding smartphone from OnePlus, and it's called the OnePlus Open. It's not really a great name, but this is a really good foldable smartphone from OnePlus. And you can actually find a lot of good things about this smartphone. Most of the people who are going to use this smartphone for the first time are going to enjoy the experience. So first things first, this is a super high-end phone in every way. The design is well considered as well, and you can observe that this is a normal sized smartphone. Outside there's a 6.3-inch 20:9 cover display. Just over 1080p, its LTPO down to 10 Hz. And it's an absurdly high 2800 nits of brightness. So this smartphone easily takes the crown for being the brightest smartphone out there. And not only that, this smartphone might even win the co-crown for being one of the best foldable smartphones out there alongside Pixel Fold. But there's no question this feels like a flagship smartphone even when you use it when it's closed. And also there are a bunch of design traits that you're going to love about this smartphone. The alert slider is back inside of this smartphone, so people are going to love it as well. And power button also doubles as a fingerprint reader, which is very reachable. Towards the back of the smartphone you get a leather finish, and people might like it because it's great for hiding fingerprints. But when you actually open this smartphone, it doesn't actually feel like any of the first gen foldable smartphones. This feels like a much more refined version of foldable smartphones. You get this huge 7.8-inch corner-to-corner 1080p LTPO panel which looks amazing. That again goes to 2800 nits of peak brightness. And honestly, this is one of the least visible creases that you're going to get inside of folding smartphones in 2023. Now this is one of those smartphones which looks good from every angle that you see it. And it's got one of those hinges that stays at wherever angle you leave the smartphone at. And it's got this really satisfying spring-loaded clap shut. This smartphone is impressively thin and it's lighter than you actually expect. And if you put this smartphone on scale, it comes around iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is 242 grams. Now coming to the software, you get Oxygen OS 13.2. And it's got all of these tweaks and features that power users are going to love. Because let's face it, this is one of those smartphones for all the power users out there. The continuity feature is very impressive because whenever you are doing some kind of activity inside of the smartphone, you can simply shut the screen and the app starts playing on your cover display. Basically, this feature allows you to mirror your cover screen as well as main screen. Now this feature helps your smartphone to be a little bit more organized. But then there's a ton of multitasking features inside of the smartphone as well. You can not only use two apps simultaneously, but you can even put a third window, which is really convenient. Now, if you want to just sit down and be really productive, this smartphone is going to be really useful for you. Now, honestly, this smartphone breaks most of the pillars that it takes to be a great smartphone. Now, this smartphone has got a great screen, build quality, battery life, performance, and the cameras are amazing. Now, there's also great performance, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is really capable processor, 16 gigs of fast RAM, and 512 gigs of UFS 4.0 storage. Battery life inside of the smartphone is amazing as well. With this 4800 mAh battery, this smartphone acts like a beast. And it also features 67 watts of fast charging. Also, this smartphone comes with decent cameras as well. But this smartphone has got this new stacked sensor for the primary sensor, a 3x telephoto and an ultra wide. Now this camera works pretty good most of the times, but this camera does struggle when the objects are moving. And not only that, the microphone inside of this smartphone is amazing as well. Now to sum up this video, this is a really good smartphone, and for anyone who is going to shell out a lot of money, this smartphone might be a perfect choice for you. And if you're willing to take a foldable smartphone out of all of those smartphones that are available in the market out there, this might be a good choice for you. If you loved this video, like this video and don't forget to subscribe this channel.